Hey guys, John Delarose here, just giving you a quick video. It's Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to spend too much time, but I get a lot of questions of what do I read from actual comic stands on every week or month or whatnot, and I actually do buy some single issues still, so I'll go over them. This is Ether. It's by Macin, and it's about a guy who goes into this strange realm and goes on some weird quests and stuff like that. He's a quirky sort of mad scientist who believes that all magic really is science, and really it's kind of vice versa. All science is really magic in this world. So it's a very interesting concept, and this is like the third miniseries in that. We've also got Militia. This is by Chuck Dixon, and it's got art by my Flying Sparks artist, Jethro Morales. And this is about a group of gals who go into Afghanistan and are fighting and helping out the U.S. With their stuff there. So it's pretty fun. And this is on issue 5. I think it's got one more issue to go after this. We've got Farmhand by Rob Gilroy, and I hope I pronounced that right. I don't know if I did, but if I did, that's great. He's one of my favorite artists. He's been on Chew for a long time, and this is his new series. This is about a weird town where there's like some weird plant beast thingies, and weird stuff's happening with plant tentacles and things like that. And so it's like a big compounding story that has been going on. I think it's the 11th issue now, and it's got it's just very good. So very enjoyable. I like that. Outer Darkness. This is from Chew's writer, John Layman, and Outer Darkness is probably my favorite comic right now. It's like a Star Trek, but twisted and warped. And so you've got this very bizarre crew. The warp engines work by feeding people to the soul of a demon, and it sends them into faster than light sort of space. And so it's a very creepy sort of take on Star Trek. And each issue really is its own adventure. And so he's been very good at telling stories in a single issue and progressing an overall plot, which has been great. And I love the whole sci-fi element and all that. So this has been a lot of fun to read so far. And yeah, a lot of characters to hate. We've got Bloodshot, and this is a Valiant Comics book. Bloodshot's like a Punisher meets Wolverine sort of character, I guess. He's got healing abilities, and he's a ex-soldier. And Tim Seeley's really ratcheted up the action in this version of Bloodshot, which is good because Bloodshot should have a lot of action. And very nice art, very creepy stuff going on in it. So that's been fun. And we have another Matt Kindt book. Matt Kindt, if you can't tell, I read everything Matt Kindt writes, is Folklords, and this is the first issue of this. And this has been probably the most interesting first issue of a Matt Kindt book I've read in a long time, if not ever. It's about a kid who's going off on a quest, and he's in this world, and he's actually he's in fantasy world, and he's trying to find a real world, which is our real world, which he has glimmers of that exists. As you can see, he's wearing a modern day suit versus this stuff, and he's kind of found out that skyscrapers exist and airplanes exist and things like that, and he wants to find this knowledge that he's had a glimmer of. And of course, the Fantasyland people all want to stop him because they think it's forbidden knowledge. So it's pretty fun. Great first issue. I'm very much looking forward towards this. And I think that is literally everything I'm reading right now. I hadn't made it to the comic book shop in about a month, maybe a month and a half. So this should represent pretty much all of the books that I'm reading right now. And you'll notice they're all indie books. And so I always say, go support indie artists as much as you possibly can. And I try to do that. So it's great. I hope these are interesting to you. If any of them seem compelling to you, go ahead and pick them up and enjoy. And if you like the channel and all that, of course, like and subscribe. That's what we're here for. If you want to talk comics, tell me what you're reading. Happy to listen and see what you got going in the comments. Anything I should be reading or reviewing, let me know. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Talk to you soon.